Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Miss Mindy XXO here. Come on in the room, my loves. We gotta talk about this. Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my dog, and he right there, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all of my scriptures, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Come in the room, my loves. Oh, come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes down all of my scriptures, and he gives me all of my medicine in my room. Whoa, come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my proud of you and all that you do, sis. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. What is it? Alex Healy. Thank you, my baby. Thank you so much, my baby. Come on in the room, my loves. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot. We gotta really get into this show because we're having too many trans people being murdered this year. So we gotta really discuss this, okay? So you got some of my loves. Come on in the room. 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 I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he write down all of my scriptures, and he, thank you, my love, thank you. I just couldn't do a week today. Auntie said she got to go all natural out there. I couldn't do a week today. I'm sorry. I just woke up this morning, and my head was screaming, no wig. My head was screaming, no wig, no wig, no wig. I'm sorry. My head was just screaming, no wig. Okay? But come on in the room, because we have to talk about this, okay? Come on in the It's truly hard. My brother is transitioning, and it's been a hard process for him. Yes, it is, and we're gonna talk about all that, the hardships of trans people, all that. We'll talk about all that. How about now? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to say I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. If you didn't, maybe next weekend will be better. I promise you. Just keep going. Things will get better. I hope everybody woke up on a wonderful note for this Monday morning. We're going to get the week started off on a good note. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope you know that you're special. I hope you know that you're worthy of love. You're meant for great things. You're awesome. You're wonderful, and all of that. Hey, Terrence, how are you? I love the fact that seeing more trans people on my feed and F for you page, but they are still dying at alarm rates. Yes, they are, and we're going to talk about that. Yes, Terrence. Terrence, I tell everybody this morning I woke up. You know how the spirit be on you. And the spirit was just telling me, I ain't doing no weed today. I just couldn't, I couldn't do it today. I was like, I'm sorry. We're going to have to go, we'll do some makeup, but we're going to have to go natural out there because my head was saying, no wig, no way, no wig, no way. My head was just saying, no wig, no way. In the name of Jesus, it was saying, no wig, no way. But, yeah, so I just did a little natural look today, just a little something natural. But I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And I want to get into talking about this because I had another topic I was going to do, but this just when I woke up in the morning was just ringing in my spirit and I had to talk about it. We've had, including my beautiful young sister we lost this weekend, we've had 8 trans lives we lost. 8 trans lives, 8 trans people that we've lost in 2021, and we're still in the second month of the year, and that is just ridiculous. That is so sad. That is so disheartening. Shout out to National Radio 105A. Cause just somebody give a shout out. Nice makeup queen. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I tell everybody I was feeling a natural hair day because I just want to fit no wig there. I can do a wig today. But we've had 8 trans people of color killed or murdered. That's including my sister we lost the weekend. And one of them has been a lad trans man, and the rest were all women of color. We've lost 6 to 7 women of color already this year. And that is sad. That is alarming. It makes me mad. It pisses me off. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. Because I'm losing so many brothers and trans sisters. It's just ridiculous. Last year was a record year. We lost, I believe, 45 known black trans lives and gender nonconforming people. And the saddest thing about it is that with us being now at 7, we are on rate to possibly beat that. And this is one record I don't want to beat. I don't want to beat last year's record. I want this year's record to be lower than last year. I want it to decline because every year the number of trans lives and black trans people and gender nonconforming people has been rising and rising and rising. I don't want to beat that 45. But right now we're 7 in and we have 10 more months to go. We're 7 in and we have 10 more months to go. And that is just ridiculous. That is sad. That is just disheartening. It's so disheartening that as a black trans woman, I have to worry about when I go out my door, whether I'm going to live, whether I'm going to come back. You know, black trans women and trans men are being murdered at alarming rates. And the saddest thing about it is when networks and TV talk about it, it's misgendering. It's they don't have all the information and they never follow up on it. It's dead name. It's all those things. Why can't we get factual information on these black trans lives that are dying, on these women of color, these trans women of color that are dying? Why can't we get a task force to make sure that this stops? Because this is an epidemic and apparently nobody really wants to. Why are we not realizing that something is going on here? We should be realizing that something is going on here. Something is wrong. Something is wrong when it comes to black trans women and black trans men and trans women of color. Something is going on wrong. And nobody noticing. If it was not for social media and people like me and the other people, other trans and LGBT plus advocates who speak on this, the information would not even be out there. The information will be nowhere to be found. It will be nowhere to be found. And it's so sad. And you get to a point to where you just get angry and you get frustrated. Like, what can I do? Like I have so many of my young black trans sisters who I've talked to, and they ask, Auntie, what can I do? What can I do? And it's sad when, you know, they're telling you I could be next, and the realization is, until we get the voices amplified of more black trans people and more black trans women, it's sad, but it can still happen. And that's a sad reality that trans people and especially black trans people are going through right about now. Mm-hmm. I didn't go out of my way to learn these things. I would never know. They aren't publicized. It's heartbreaking. Yes, Claire, it's unpublicized. Imagine if I was not here. Imagine if people, if other advocates who speak on black trans lives were not here. Imagine there will be no information on this at all. That's why I come on you guys 5 days a week to talk these topics, because maybe, you know, if I do a video and I just get 1 to 2 people that touch and say, wow, this is a problem, I've done my job. I've done my purpose, and I can keep fighting. I can keep pushing, and I keep fighting for black trans lives and black trans women and LGBT plus people. And those are the things that I'm fighting for right now. Okay. I just ordered me a stun. It will be in this week, and we have to say, you gotta be. I tell anybody I'm not a violent person, but you have to protect yourself. There's a difference between violence and you protecting yourself. And to any black trans people, and it used to be like a year ago, I would just say mostly black trans women. It's black trans women. It's black trans men. It's gender nonconforming people of color. It's getting to where some they're beating black gay men. It's all over the place, and this has got to stop. So I tell all my babies that watch live, please be careful and protect yourself. Auntie's not just saying this to say this, but please be careful and please protect yourself. I love you guys so much, and I do not want anything to happen to you. So please, promise me, please, that you will protect yourselves and just do, and make sure you observe your surrounding. Make sure, if you can, you travel in packs, and try not to travel a lot by yourself, especially at night if you have to. Okay. I hope to help amplify your voice. We are here for you and the community. Thank you. Thank you so much, my baby. I'm just a black trans woman with not a lot of resources, but I'm trying to use my voice and use it for what I got to be able to amplify, and let people know that black trans women and black trans lives and black trans people are dying. You know, we have to make sure that we're doing what we're able to do. Okay? We have to make sure we're doing what we're able to do. And the fact of the matter is that we have so many that are dying, and nobody really wants to acknowledge the fact. And what makes it even worse is that when I look at these numbers of other people, it's just sad. Like, for example, I look at these numbers. Hold on, I want to pull some up. Tiana Alexander, 28, black trans woman. Samuel Edmund Damian, I'm hoping I pronounced it right. Latin trans man, murdered. Bianca Banks, black trans woman, 30, murdered. Dominique Jackson, black trans woman, 30, murdered. Fifty Banks, black trans woman, murdered. Alexis Braxton, 45, black trans woman, murdered. And we know we lost my sister this weekend, who was only, I believe, hold on, she was, give me 1 second, my loves, give me 1 second. She was, I believe she was she 30? I think she was 30. I can't remember because they had so many things going on. But and these are, when it's so sad that out of all these trans women, only one of them was over the age of 30. Only one of them was over the age of 30. The rest were 30 or younger. That is so sad. That is so sad that we are losing black trans lives and black trans men, and then at an early age. It's like, to be trans now, you're lucky if you see your 30th or 35th birthday. It's so crazy that it's going on like that. But we have got to make sure that as black trans people, that we are protecting ourselves, and we are observing the surroundings we're observing the people in our circle, because everybody ain't about you. Sis, everybody ain't about you. Niece, everybody ain't about you. Nephew, everybody ain't about you. Make sure you're traveling with people who have your back, and they will not let anything happen to you. Okay? Taken before their prime. Take it. That's right. Yeah, 50 is from Louisiana. She's from Louisiana, and it's just sad that we're losing so many black trans people. It's just so sad. That's why I come on here and I fight to amplify voice. And that's why, let me say something to you. There are so many things right now I'm trying to do behind the scene, and I don't have that many resources, and I admit that. But there's so many things that I'm trying to better this show to be able to do, to be able to amplify voice. And I just tell y'all all the time, stick with me. I'm auntie working. I'm working. I'm gonna get there. We working, okay? And you know, we're experiencing a lot of, hardships because of discrimination, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep amplifying voices, and I'll make sure that my sisters and my brothers' names are mentioned, and I'll make sure that I get black trans people, and especially black trans women, named in the rooms that it needs to be in, okay? It's heartbreaking that those precautions need to be taken. Exactly. Existence should be there. Exactly, my love. Existence should not be, it shouldn't be dangerous like that. But that's the way that black trans people have to live their lives. It's so sad that black trans people and black trans women have to live their lives like that. But it is a common reality. It is It is a reality, which is so, so sad. And the fact that so many people are not even mentioning it, so many people don't even know about it, makes it even a sadder situation to have to be in. You know, it's just such a sad, sad situation to be in. And I just it's we got to do better as an LGBT plus community. People, my love, you got to do better with protecting black trans people. We got to do better. We have got to do. We have got to do better. We have got to do better. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have got to do better. Period. Okay. We've got to do better. Okay. We've got to do better. All right, my loves. Any questions, comments? Okay. Any questions or comments? Anybody want to comment anything? Okay. I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful that I have a platform I can come to. I'm also thankful that that I'm able to use the voice that I have to amplify, black trans people and black trans women. And I just keep pushing that, and I'm going to continue to work hard to get to amplify the voices of black trans women and black trans people. We have to do it, my loves. We have to do it. Okay. All right. Any questions? Okay. For anybody just joined, we're talking about the fact that at least eight trans people have been murdered already in 2021. And we're only 2 months in, and out of them, only one of them was not a trans woman of color. One was a Latin trans man, and it's just so sad we have to go through all this. I'm just grateful that you're safe and able to speak on these issues. And thank you, my love. I'm so happy. For me, I pray for the families of the people who have lost their niece or their nephews or whoever they've lost. I pray for them because that's not a situation. That's not a situation I wish on anybody. I get mad when people would rather discuss who can say the F slur but not speak out for black trans women. Thank you. Speak on it. Speak on it so much. Speak on it, because people love to discuss, like, it's so much. Oh, you shouldn't say the F word. Oh, black trans women should disclose. People are more concerned about black trans women disclosing who they are than their life. Whoever hit it. Women make certain people have been making 8 and 9 videos of trans women need to disclose this and do all that, but they're not concerned about trans women's lives. They're not concerned about the lives, but they're so concerned about that. Okay. Let's get priorities together. Okay. Let's get priorities together. Okay. All right, my loves. Make sure to all my black trans women and my black trans people, just make sure you're protected. Make sure you're safe. Make sure, as I said before, if you have to go anywhere, go. Don't try not to travel nowhere alone. If you can protect yourself, stunt gun. If you can carry, whatever you have to do, because the fact of the matter is, 8 trans people have been murdered or killed already this year, and we are only 2 months in. Last year's record was 45 black trans lives and gender nonconforming people. And the sad thing about it is we're on pace right now to beat that record. I don't want to beat that record. I want that record. I want that record to stand, and each year we come down until it's non-existent. Okay? We have to be able to do this. Okay? We have to be able to do this. Okay? So let's make sure we're doing everything we can. And to all my people who are in the room, who are members of the LGBTQ plus community, and especially my black gay men, especially allies, make sure that you're doing what you can to help black trans women, to protect them. Okay? To protect black trans lives, period. Okay? Because it is the epidemic and the news media outlets are not reporting on this. As I said before, if they do report it, they're dead naming somebody. If they do report it, it's misinformation. If they do report it, they'll say we'll get back to it and never get back to the story. And that's just the honest truth. It's the honest truth. It's the honest truth that has to be told. Okay? Okay, I have someone requested to come on. Hold on. I have a question. Okay. Do you think it's beneficial to share this information on our stories? Yes. Yes with a period. Yes, period. Yes, I don't even have nothing to say. Yes. However you can However, you can amplify the message of black trans women being murdered, or black trans lives, and black gender nonconforming people being murdered. However, you can do that, whether it's by sharing on your story, whether it's sharing a TikTok video, sharing on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whether it's sharing it by word of mouth with friends. However we can do to get the word out there, that is what's needed. That's what we're trying to do. Those are the things that we're needed. You know, if you have friends that are allies, make sure you tell your allies to do what needs to be done. If you see somebody at the grocery store and they say, "Oh my God, I don't know too much about trans people. Could you educate me?" Yes, sit them down and educate them on things that be known. Let them know that black trans people are dying. Let them know that black trans women are being murdered. Okay? So word of mouth still, even though we live in a time with social media where people are almost on their phones, word of mouth is still a good thing to use. It's still used. So make sure that we're using all the avenues to let people know that we have to protect trans lives and black trans women on all levels, okay? All right. Any more questions, anybody? Any more questions? Any more questions? Would anybody like to come on the live and have a discussion? If not, do you have any book recommendations that can? I have a bunch of book recommendations. I tell you what, let me get we're gonna do some of that tomorrow, okay? Because I had an idea where I was wanting to bring in some books and we discussed that. So we're gonna get back to that, okay? And DM me too, because I can give you a list, okay? Make sure you DM me, okay? DM me, I'll give you a list. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for a wonderful show. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for the way you support my show, because my show is just not about me just being on here talking to you. It's about amplifying the voices of black trans lives, black trans people, black trans women. And I thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your donations for the show, whatever you do, whether it's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, sharing the story, however you do. If you tell a friend about my show, word of mouth, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much for it, okay? Thank you. Auntie, can you post a list of books? I will. You have right now I gotta do one more pre-recorded episode, and I gotta do my TikTok show. But I will make you a promise. I will post a list of books. I will make you a promise, okay? You have my word on that. I'll make you a promise, okay? I'll post a list of books, okay? All right, my loves. Thank you so much for joining this live. Stay tuned. We have a couple pre-recorded videos coming up, and then after that, I will be headed over to do my show on TikTok. So if you do have TikTok, we'll be continuing a lot of this conversation over there on TikTok. Okay, I love you, my loves. Have an awesome, beautiful day. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, bye.